Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Hattrick with me, SAPPHIRE and FC Pigneto. So, we had another great week, and why it's great? Well, because we played a match against Joy Never Dies on their stadium, and we managed to score a draw. Which means that we got the points that we need to retain the second place and end up the season on that place as well. There was also, despite us playing the match of the season, no real hurt on anyone. I guess Uriah Asen got a yellow card, but that's not something that we would have to bother with. And other than that, we were really fine. The fact that they got so many chances and we got only 4, and yet we still managed to score a draw is just amazing. Look at that. I mean, they had more possession and more chances, and still we were able to get it. So, in essence, this is the RNG giving us a slack here. Though, you know, our defense was way better than theirs. Our midfield was way worse than theirs. But our attack was slightly better when it looks like it. Interesting. And average ratings, midfield. Yeah, you can see that midfield was weaker, but the defense and attack we had better. And the total average was the same. Yeah, well, okay, I guess we might have deserved it. But still, we were playing in a hostile environment against a much better team, and we managed to score a draw, which is great. Unfortunately, so did Pepperoni. I have absolutely no idea how these guys made it happen, but they managed to score a draw against Grizzly Bear. Against a team that has completely demolished us. Okay, and it completely demolished Pepperoni, but still they got a draw. Even with the fact that they got 3-7 distributions ratio and 34-66% possession. How the hell did they do that? Well, I guess we weren't the only one who pulled out a lucky number from the RNG sack. Okay, well, Pepperoni has insane defense. But okay, midfield sucks, right defense. Right attack, central attack, and left attack is also super weak. I guess they're going fully defensive. They might have 5-5-0. 5-5-0 setup. Can we see it here? What they played? Yeah, 5-4-1. Okay, so I had 5-4-1, and Grizzly Bear had 3-5-2, and they were counter-attacking. Well, and they played 100% defensive. Well, I guess that is a way how you can manage to do this. Interesting. Well, what this means, unfortunately for us, is that we are still not sure who is going to end up at what place in the season. I mean, we know number 1, and we know number 4? No. Pepperoni still has a match that they can lose, maybe? Let me see. No, they're playing against Syrup Nibik. Okay, so no. So we know place number 1, and we know place number 4, and we know the place below. Okay, so these guys are going to stay the way they are. The question is, what's going to happen with us and Pepperoni? Because that is the question of the next week's match. So they have a pretty much certain victory here again. No, actually no. They had a couple of draws and one victory on the side of Syrup Nibik. So, you know, weird things might happen. They're playing on their stadium, but I'd call it a certain victory for Pepperoni. So if they win that match, they will have 26 points. And then it's up to us, because we're going to be playing against Orachipenzo, and we're going to be playing on our stadium, and we have gotten fairly stronger than we did before. We are favored for this match, but still, we need either a victory or a draw to end up second. If we lose this match, we are ending up third, which is our target goal, actually. So if we ended up third, it will still be a victory, but, big goals, guys. We wanted to stay in the top 4 in the previous season, and now we wanted to be third, and we have an option to end up second. And that would be just amazing. But for that, again, as I said, we need to score either a win or a draw. If we get the draw or a win, we have won. If we lose, well, then we'll end up third, I guess. Unless Pepperoni lose their match as well. Damn, the game is really making it hard to predict anything. And I love how it keeps us, stressed till the very end of the season. Like, usually by this time, we already know what's going to happen. And this one, Joy Never Dies somehow got, from first place to fourth. Grizzly Bear, okay, they're gone. After this season, they're going to win the qualifier. I hope they will win it. Because they demolished everyone. With the exception of Pepperoni. I don't understand it. I'm pretty sure that was their first draw. Yep. They won every single match. With the exception of this one. Amazing. How the hell did they do that? It just can't understand that. Really interesting, yeah. On a draw that they had. Just weird. But okay. What's done is done. I was counting with them losing that match and they didn't. But still, it's gonna be the same thing. Now, what's against us is the fact that our team spirit is actually fairly low at this point. The team mood is furious because we had a couple of matches of the season. It might get bumped up to irritated or composed. I think irritated is realistic after the Thursday training update. So we'll see. And the fact that we are... Well, I mean, even with that, we're doing pretty good. We have a midfield rating of 9. Let me see. I think I might actually check on how they did in their previous matches. Wait, what am I doing here? I am confused. So Orachi Penzo is here. Let's look at that. Their last. Oh god, they probably played it cool. Damn, they had a really good set of plays here. So their midfield is 8. Okay, hold on. This is not a good one. Let's look at their match against Pepperoni, for example. No, actually, it was a good one. So their midfield was 7.5. Okay, let's go with 8. They have a really good central defense. Their attack is good in the... Yeah, I mean, we have better ratings. And we'll be playing on our stadium. So there is a chance that we might win. There's a pretty good chance. I'd call it 50% victory, 30% draw. That's my expectation. If we get an updated match... updated team spirit for the match... We might even have a more of a chance. We don't have anyone hurt. Okay, Diego Arnau is hurt, but nobody's red carded. We are the favorites. Well, we'll see. I mean, we have a chance. What are you doing on money? I don't think very well. Yeah, we're actually deep in debt at this point. 2-week balance is awful. But the end of the season is going to be good for us. We're going to have a match takings that's going to take us out of the debt. And then we're going to get a reward for the positioning. If we would get the second place, that is pretty hefty price, I think. Something like 800k. And we're going to get some additional bonuses. So, well, I'm looking forward to it. Let's see what's going to happen. As far as training goes, we actually got our first extraterrestrial midfielder, which is Zigur Bitis. His playmaking is 16, defending 8. This guy is definitely going to be sold after this season because he's already overtrained and I don't see him as, someone I want to keep that much longer. He's sympathetic, calm, and upright. We're going to get a trainee instead and fit someone else. We might actually get 2 trainees, thinking about it, because we have a spot. And the rest of the money might be used for, I don't know, wingers or someone like that, because we desperately need to strengthen our team. But Zigorbit, while being great, was always meant to be just a trainee that we are going to sell eventually. We bought him for 510,000, so if we sold him somewhere around 3 to 4 million, I would make my money out of that. But we'll see. The game is claiming he can sell for about 5 mil. We've been lucky before, but we've also been unlucky before as well. What's his experience? Weak and his passive leadership. Wow, we might use the money for the coach. That is a possibility. But that would mean we get no good. But we need the coach. We need to upgrade the coach as fast as possible, and then we'll be much better off. Now think about it. I know that we can get a coach for about 4.5 million as the best one you can get in the game. So that would be amazing. Yeah, well, we'll see. Right now we're in depth, so thinking about these things is not a great spending of my time. Fans are happy. They're dancing in the streets because we managed to have a draw. As we talked about last week, we had a huge bump down once we lost against Grizzly Bear, and then we had a pretty good bump up to where we were before during the match with Sporting Grupo Solitario. So we're still gaining some team members, fan club members, not team members, fan club members. We're at 1931. So next season we're definitely gonna reach 2,000, but it's slowing down. It is slowing down. We used to get about 8 or 9 per week. I think per week we were getting. There are 2 updates in a week, and we were getting 2 times 8, so it was 16 per week. Now we're getting barely 9, but I don't know what the threshold is. I think we can get easily to something like 2,100, 2,200. We'll see where the game leads us. Anyway, I guess that's all from me for now. It really is up to us to see what the next week will bring. And once that happens, well, we'll end the season. There will be no qualifier for us, so we can just enjoy the break, make some changes in the team, and for the next season, if we actually get a better coach, we might want to focus fully on the league. No, not the league, the cup. Jesus, I'm mixing words today like crazy. On the cup, and be okay with 4th position in the next season, because we would like to get more experience for our players, and we would like to have some more money, which would be a priority for us, and we get quite a decent amount from every single cup game. So that could help us. That could definitely help us. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you next week with the final results of the season. So join me then. Till then, you guys take care.